Welcome to the Long Run with Joel and Christy. I'm Joel, flying solo today, and today we're going to be talking about how to get a promotion or get a raise at your job. I know we're all looking to make more money these days because of inflation, because of gas prices. Things are going up, costing more. So it's taking a lot more money to afford the things that we used to afford in days past. And so I know everybody is trying to look for ways to make more money. And I want to share with you today 3 principles or 3 tips on how to get a promotion or to make more money in your job. The first thing is this: take initiative. Go ahead and start looking for ways. Ask your boss, ask the people around you, ask the people that are just above you, what does it take to get a promotion or to get a raise in my particular job? If it's not spelled out for you in your company handbook or things like that, take the initiative. Ask the questions to find out, what does it take to get to the next level? What does it take to get to the next level of money that I need to make in my current job if I want to make more? Take that initiative. And you want to be able to start knowing the people around you. You want to know your boss. If you want to take initiative, know your boss. Know what he likes. Know what she likes. Know the things that they like to do, the things that they don't like to do. And then take the initiative, not only to find out what it takes to get a raise or a promotion, but start taking the initiative to take some of those responsibilities that your current boss doesn't like to do. And there are things that people above you don't like to do. And you could ask them, say, what are some things you don't like to do? Maybe I can take some of those things off your plate. And you begin to do those things, and you become more valuable to the company. You become more valuable to your boss. Your boss begins to like you more, and you begin to like your job more because you begin to doing things that are different than you're currently doing. One of the reasons people get bored in their current jobs is they do the same thing day after day after day, and it never changes. And it will never change until you start taking initiative in doing things that are different. Take that initiative. Know your boss. And you may be saying, well, Joel, you don't know my boss. I don't really like my boss. Well, you know what? You have the ability to fire your boss. That's right. You heard it from me. You have the ability. It's your responsibility to hire and fire your own boss. If you don't like your current boss, you want to go somewhere else, do that. You have that total ability within you to fire your own boss and hire a boss that you like, or hire a boss that you can work with. When you interview with a company, they're not just interviewing you, you're interviewing them as well. Make sure that they line up with your values and with what you want to do, and the job meets the responsibilities that you want to work for, and that they have a plan of promotion that you like and that you feel like you can be a part of. So find a place that you fit, and then start taking initiative and knowing how to get to that next level, to get to that next level of money, to get to that next level of promotion. Know your boss. Begin to do things that he or she doesn't like to do, so that you can take those things off their plate, and then they begin to look at you in a different light and begin to understand that you can have a promotion because you take the initiative in doing things that aren't just on your job description. And that leads me into number 2, is it exceed expectations. Now, I know people, there was an old song by Loverboy. It was called Working for the Weekend. Everybody's working for the weekend. Monday's here, Wednesday's here. We're working to get to Friday. We're just working to get to Friday. I'm just working for the end of the day. I just want the end of the day to get here so I can go home. No, exceed expectations. Don't do just the bare minimum to get by. That's not going to be good enough to get a raise or promotion in your job, because that's not what people are looking for. Once you start doing only the bare minimum, and I'm going to say that you are looking to see yourself out the door. If you're only doing the bare minimum, you're never going to get a step up. You're never going to get a promotion. You're never going to get a raise if you're not exceeding expectations. Now, that doesn't mean work 80 hours a week or just work yourself to death. It doesn't mean that at all. It just means exceed expectations in your current job. Do it to the best of your ability. Do it with a great attitude. Do it do it quickly, and that begins to show others that you really like what you do and that you have more on your plate, that you can do more, and that brings more money and more promotions and all of those things. So exceed expectations. Don't do just the bare minimum. And then number 3 is this: develop yourself. That's right, develop yourself. Read books, listen to podcasts, find a mentor. Your boss may be looking for somebody to mentor. And maybe they're looking for somebody, maybe they're looking to step up and they can't step up until they find somebody to take their place. That's the way it is in where I am currently. That's one of the things, that for somebody to move up, they have to find somebody that they can train to do their job, so that when they step out of that job, somebody else can step into it. So there's no loss of time. And so they may be looking for someone to step into their role once they move up, and that person could be you. Find a mentor, and it may be your current boss. Find a mentee, somebody below you that could step into your role once you get that promotion. That may be something that your job is looking for, is that they can't promote you until there's someone to take over your spot in your current job. So develop yourself. Grow your abilities, grow the things that you learn and that you know how to do. I know when I first started working in the restaurant business, we were working at a mall in Houston, and one of the things that I did is all of our equipment was pretty old. The fryers and things that we used were pretty old, and when they would go down, I would just look up YouTube and videos on how to repair these things, and I started repairing them on my own, saving us some money here and there, and started to develop myself in that way. And that led to more opportunities, and it led me to be able to mentor others in how to do that. And so far down the road, it saved us a whole lot of money on calling repair people, because I took the initiative, I exceeded expectations, and I developed myself in such a way that it saved us a lot of money. And if you're saving your company money, don't think they won't turn around and give you some of that as well. The more money you make for your company, the more money that you can make for yourself. So develop yourself. Read books. I read at least one book every month. Every other month it's a self-help book. Self-help is a personal development book. I also read trash books, which are just books I read for fun. But they can also be books that you can learn from as well. So read books, listen to podcasts, listen to experts in your field, read books that are related to your field, and begin to develop yourself into the person that you want to be, rather than the person that you currently are. So develop yourself. So take initiative. Those are the 3 things: take initiative, exceed expectations, and develop yourself. And then you'll be able to see the difference in the way you like your job, the way that people around you like you, the way you like the people around you, the relationships you have with your current boss, and the relationship the boss currently has with you. And you'll begin to see those opportunities start to arise for you to make more money and to get those promotions. Drop me a comment below and let me know some of the tips that you use to get a raise or get a promotion, or just the things that you do to help yourself like your job, or if you're looking for a new job, how you're going about that. Drop me some comments below and let me know those things as well. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notifications bell for updates when we upload new videos on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, sometimes on the weekends, sometimes in between. You just kind of never know when we're going to drop one in there. But with that said, that's going to do it today for the Long Run with Joel and Chrissy. I'm Joel, flying solo today. And don't forget, it's a long run. Give yourself a little grace.